your gaze I lose the words to say. Somehow my thoughts slip away like the stars are bending just to shine on love from another space and time. When your touch finds me, the world stands still. A breath, a hush, a tender thrill. Who knew the sky could feel this wide? You free the love I have inside. Every heartbeat whispers the truth. I was made to live this life with you. When you're here, my heart begins to purr. When you touch me, feelings start to stir. Golden light surrounds us. When you're near, you're the song my heart wants to hear. One whispered word, and I believe that heaven's something we can weave. Who knew the sky could feel this wide? You free the love I have inside. Every heartbeat whispers the truth. I was made to live this life with you. If the stars fall down tonight, I'll be the one to hold you tight. One breath, one soul, one heart's refrain. I knew you before I knew your name. Who knew the sky could feel this wide? You free the love I have inside. Every heartbeat whispers the truth. I was made to live this life with you. I was made to live this life with you. I was running on empty, too tired to care. Just a shadow in glass, too gone to repair. I'd learned to pretend I was fine on my own. Love felt too fragile, I'd face life alone. Then you came so quiet, not asking to stay. You slipped through the cracks in the walls I had made. You set my heart free from the fear I would fall, from the lie that I needed it all. You held space for me when I was afraid. You didn't run, you asked me to stay. You set my heart free. I told you the truth, then braced for the shame. You stayed and you listened, let go of the blame. You held what was broken, not trying to mend, just showing me how you were more than a friend. I thought love would lead like it always had, but you stayed through the mess and softened the sad. You set my heart free from the fear I would fall, from the lie of believing that I needed it all. You held space for me when I was afraid. You didn't run, you asked me to stay. You set my heart free. You didn't save me, you just saw me clear and gave back the parts I had lost in fear. You set my heart free, not with answers or perfect design. You set my heart free with an open heart and the gift of time. From the burden of needing what I couldn't be, you steadied my hands, love. You set my heart free.
I watch the way she lifts a room, a word, a glance, and flowers bloom. The world feels kinder when she's here. I guard my heart when she comes near. I've seen the way she greets the day, with quiet steps and things to say. She makes the small things feel profound, like every soul is holy ground. To know her is to love her, a silent ache I'll never claim. She walks through life not knowing I love her just the same. If she were free, I'd take that chance. I'd risk it all for just one dance. But I won't chase what isn't mine. I'll let her go and toe the line. And so I love her from afar, a quiet wish upon a star. To know her is to love her, a silent ache I'll never claim. She walks through life not knowing I love her To know her is to love her, a silent ache I'll never claim. She walks through life not knowing I love her just the same.
Before the stars began to shine, before your hand reached out for mine, I held a space, a silent vow. I called you forth to be here now. I touched your face in dreams unknown, a soul that felt just like my own. You were the sparkle in my eyes, a wish I made on open sky. Before I knew your name, Sunday morning, but I knew you'd be long gone, running wild with restless footsteps, living out a gypsy song. You've been moving like a drifter, hardly bound by what you love. You said that freedom's all you wanted, but it never seems enough. You live just like a falling star, here then gone but never far, always burning bright and fading fast. And I could wish on you all night, but I know by morning light you'll be a shadow from my past. You say love's a chain that binds you, but you're bound up all the same to the fear of standing still, to the ghost you never named. You live just like a falling star, here then gone but never far, always burning bright and fading fast. And I could wish on you all night, but I know by morning light you'll be a shadow from my past. You could turn around tomorrow, or just fade into the blue. But if you ever need a harbor, I might still be here for you. Live just like a falling star, here then gone but never far, always burning bright and fading fast. And I could wish on you all night, but I know by morning light you'll be a shadow from my past. I would have called you Sunday morning, but I knew you'd be long gone, running wild with restless footsteps, living out a gypsy song. From the days of climbing fences, skipping stones and chasing trains, through the years and all the changes, one thing's always stayed the same. If the road ahead seems endless and you're lost in shades of blue, I'll be waiting at the crossroads with a hand to pull you through. You don't have to walk alone, no need to brave the stormy sea. Just call my name, I'll be there like the roots beneath the trees. I'll be your steady light, your northern star, no matter how far you are. Through highs and lows, through thick and thin, here till the end, you've got a friend. When the weight of life gets heavy and the sky turns shades of gray, when the echoes come back empty, I will never walk away. You don't have to chase the sun or fight the dark on your own. I'll be right here side by side with a love to call your own. I'll be your steady light, your northern star, no matter how far you are. Through highs and lows, through thick and thin, here till the end, you've got a friend. We don't have to say a word, the silence speaks for us. Through every mile, through every turn, I'll be a shoulder you can trust. You don't have to walk alone, no need to brave the stormy sea. Just call my name, I'll be there, like the roots beneath the trees.
I held a dream like morning dew, fragile light I carried through, planted hopes in steady rows, but can't control the way they grow. Some break your heart, some make it whole. How they'll turn out, it's too soon to know.
I loved someone who couldn't stay, a fleeting song that slipped away. I reached for more, but came up bare. Still something sacred lingered there. The ache became a kind of grace, a softer light I learned to face. But that's just how it goes. Where it leads, nobody knows. The heart will break, the heart will mend. We lose beginnings, call them ends. It lifts us up, then softly slows. But that's just how it goes. I once was lost in what felt wrong, a door slammed shut, night too long. But wisdom held a hidden thread. It led me where I feared to tread. And what I found beyond that pain was a joy I couldn't explain. But that's just how it goes. Thorn and bloom, each part of the rose. The
detours no one plans, the grace only time understands. It gives, it takes, and still we grow. That's just how it goes. I've wished for more and clung to less, held my breath through every guess, but looking back, the path was wise, not by plan, but by surprise. I'm here, I've made it, scar and song. Maybe the winding way was strong, but that's just how it goes. The tide comes in, momentum slows. We lose some things we thought we'd keep, and find new strength beneath the grief. It's not for us to choose or know, but for right now, that's just how it goes. With morning light on fields we've known, we keep tending the seeds we've sown. How it will turn out, only time knows, but that's just how it goes. For right now, that's just how it goes. The night was quiet, the sky aglow, the moonlit waves moved soft and slow. Your hand in mine, the world felt small. A fleeting dream that held it all. Two hearts, one moon, caught in the glow of something true. A moment suspended, a wish in bloom. Stood still for two hearts, one moon. The ocean roared, a boundless space, while time stood still in that sacred place. A white dove lingered, not very far, as we stood on the cliffs of Corona del Mar. Two hearts, one moon, caught in the glow of something true. A moment suspended, a wish in bloom. The world stood still tears may drift like tides afar, but I still see those waves that start. The magic lingers, a soft memoir of two hearts, one moon and Corona Del Mar.
I used to think love came like lightning, struck fast, left a mark that stayed. But now I see it's in the quiet, the way you hold me when I'm afraid. I thought love meant always knowing, but now I think it's learning still. It's not in perfect words or poems, it's showing up when things get real. I'm learning love, not from stories, but from the way you look at me, like I'm enough, that I am being more myself when I believe it's not the grand, it's in the steady, in every small and faithful part. I'm learning love, not just with you, but with the opening of my heart. I used to run when it got heavy, afraid I'd lose the light I found. But now I stay even when shaking, 'cause love is rising from the ground. Maybe I won't get it perfect, but I'm holding out my hand to feel the shape of something honest that doesn't leave when life expands. You leave your shoes in the hallway, like you on the floor I walk. You hum that song I hate, and somehow now it's stuck. You leave your coffee cup half full, like you're not completely done. You don't call me when I want, and I hate that I'm undone. I roll my eyes, I slam the door. I swear I've had enough, but when you're gone it's quiet, and the silence feels too much. I don't miss the way you tease me, or the way you never try. I don't miss your stupid questions, or the way you say goodbye. I don't miss the way you hold me when the night won't let me sleep. I don't miss you, not even a little bit, not even a piece of me. You never text when you should, but you call at the perfect time. You ruin all my logic just by saying I'm not fine. You make a mess of who I am, then tell me I'm still gold. And every time I hate you, there's a story left untold. I swear I'm better without you, but I leave the porch light on, and I lie to my reflection that I finally moved on. I don't miss the way you see me, like I'm more than what I show. I don't miss your quiet laughter that says more than you could know. I don't miss the way you haunt me in the spaces that I keep. I don't miss you, not even a little bit, not even when I sleep. And if I said I hate you, would it sound like letting go? Or would it just be loving with nowhere else to go? I don't miss the way you changed me without asking me to bend. I don't miss the way you stayed when I swore I'd reach the end. I don't miss the way you left me still believing it was real. I don't miss you, not even a little bit, not even enough to feel. Not even a whisper, not even a sigh, not even a tear that I won't let you see me cry. I watch the way he lifts a room, a word, a glance, and flowers bloom. The world feels kinder when he's near. I hide my hope, but it's sincere. I've seen the way he greets the day, with quiet steps and things to say. He makes the small things feel profound, like every soul is holy ground. To know him is to love hearts don't fear and time gives grace. I'd reach for him without regret, but they haven't built that world just yet. To know him is to love him, to see the light he doesn't see. He gives the best of all he is, and somehow sets me free. And so I love him from afar, a quiet wish upon a star. To know him is to love him, to see the light he doesn't see. He gives the best of all he is, and somehow sets me free.
Another night, another fight. Words like weapons fly. Walls built higher, hearts grow shyer. Tears well up in your eyes. Caught in a cycle that can't find a way. But there's a quiet voice that will often say, what would love do now? Would it tear down the walls and find common ground? Would it heal the pain or strengthen the vow? What would love do now? A friend in need, but your strength feels low, pulled by the weight of what you think you know. The fear of lack, the heart's unsure, but love reminds you it can endure. What would love do now? Would it reach out a hand, break through the doubt? Would it fill the need and show you the route? What would love do now? Love sees through the masks we wear. It sees the soul, innocent and bare. It moves beyond the fight and fear, bringing a heavenly light so clear. A stranger falls and you turn away. A fleeting thought, it's not your day. Would the weight of judgment hold you down? Or would love's compassion turn you around? What would love withdraw in fear. A simple question that shows us how. What would love do now?
You didn't rush in, didn't knock down the door. Just a glance, just a whisper, and nothing more.
Like the tide pulling sand from beneath my feet, I was yours before I knew I could fall so deep.
Didn't see it coming, didn't hear a sound, but your name's the echo that I can't tune out.
Soft as
A secret,
warm as a flame,
love wraps around me, but never the same. Slow as the sunrise, deep as the sea, you slipped into my world and rewrote the dream.
every touch leaves a trace I can't explain. Like a song that lingers long after it fades. I don't need the fireworks, don't need the grand display. Just your breath on my skin, whispering my name.
Didn't see it coming, didn't hear a sound, but you turned my silence into something loud. Soft as a secret, warm as a flame, love wraps around me, but never the same. Slow as the sunrise, deep as the sea, you slipped into my world and rewrote the dream. Maybe love's not a thunderclap, not a flash of light.
Maybe it's the rhythm that hums in the quiet night.
Maybe it's the way your arms feel like home.
Maybe it's knowing I'll never be alone.
Soft as a secret, slow as a sigh, you turn my world into a
Baby, I can't stop thinking about you. And here you are again tonight, walking through my mind. I got this house all cleaned up, pool is warm. The only thing I'm missing is you.
I got your wine chilling like I knew you'd call. Curtains half drawn, just enough to fall on that dress you wore. Yeah, I remember every move like a slow burn ember. Candles hum low, Marvin on repeat. In case you show and want the VIP seat. Not trying to rush, but girl, if you show, you might make me lose all control. You don't owe me anything tonight, but I set the mood hesitate. I'm not asking forever, just a kiss and candlelight. You don't have to say you will, just say you might. Left the porch light dim like the moon's in tune, and your favorite slippers waiting in the living room. I'm not lonely, just a little undone. You always were my favorite fun. You know that laugh of yours turns time to gold. So if you're thinking about it, just be bold. I ain't the man I was before we met. Let's make it a night we won't forget. No pressure, love, no wrong, no right. I just set the mood in case you might say you might come over, say you might stay late, say you might get closer, even if you hesitate. Not asking forever, just a kiss and candlelight. You don't have to say you will, just say you might. If your heart's unsure, let it dance. If your lips remember, give them a chance. I'm not asking for a vow tonight, just a maybe wrapped in candlelight. Say you might come over, say you might stay late, say you might get closer. Girl, I can't wait. I'm not asking forever, just a kiss and candlelight. You don't have to say you will, just say you might.
Take the time to watch the moon rising slow above the pine. There's a truth in quiet moments that no spoken word defines. Listen while you grow, child, to the voices in the breeze. There's a knowing in the stillness that can set your soul at ease. You won't always have the answers, but you'll always have the sky. Let the questions make you stronger. Let your heart be your reply. We were raised by wounded dreamers, doing best with what they knew. Sometimes sorrow broke its silence, and the hurt came seeping through. Now I see them in the mirror, in the lines around my eyes. I have stumbled, I have questioned, but I've come to realize every thread of joy or sorrow wove the life I've come to know, and the love I give my children is
I choose to sow. Listen while you grow, child, to the voices in the breeze. There's a wisdom in your heartbeat and a grace in letting be. You won't always have the answers, but you'll always have the sky. Let the questions make you kinder. Let your heart be your reply. Watch the moon drifting high beyond the pine. You will see in quiet moments what was always yours to find.
Weight of the world, hands gripping tight, holding the edges of fading light. A whisper calls from the deep unknown. Release the fear, you're not alone. Fall into the arms of the wind. Let it carry you where it begins. Freedom's not in what you hold, but in the breaking of the mold. Shadows linger where stillness clings. Dreams confined to tethered wings. A quiet pool, a secret sound. Where love is lost, it's always found. Fall into the arms of the wind. Let it carry you where it begins. The freedom's not in what you hold, but in the breaking of the mold. No, no map, no lines, no guiding flame. The journey's yours, the path untamed. Each step you take, the sky grows wide. The current sings from the other side. Fall into the arms of the wind. Let it carry you where it begins. The freedom's not in what you hold, but in the breaking of the mold. Let it flow. flicker deep within, a force that's softly calling, something wanting in. Pulled by unseen threads to a place I've never known, stepping from the edge, trusting love to lead me home. Eyes closed, I step forward to a source I barely see. Through velvet dark I wander to find what's calling me. Drawn by unseen threads to where the wild hearts roam, I walk into the mystery, trusting love to bring me home. Ooh. Crossing through the shadows, guided by a spark, courage lights the lantern, and love ignites the dark. I fall into this mystery, not knowing where or how, surrendering completely. Your arms become the ground. No more unseen threads, there's a path I've always known. I stand where love has led me, and find at last I'm home. Held by hidden forces, safe within the flow. I always knew this magic would guide my heart back home. Ooh, we walk the years, collect our days, gather moments, hold our ways. Some shine like gold, some feel like rain, but we choose which ones remain. Holding tightly or letting go, we give them life or lay them low. And in the quiet when evening falls, what we cherish shapes it all. All I remember is the love, the light that lingered long enough, through every heartache, push and shove. All I remember is the love. Moments fade like twilight glow, hurts can stay or gently go. When I looked back, what did I see? The kindness you once showed to me. Stories we tell become our truth, age-old sorrow or endless youth. In the end I had to choose to fill my heart or feed my wounds. All I remember is the love.
greatest grace I ever touched. Through every loss and rise above, all I remember is the love. Years from now, when all is done, burdens lifted, battles won, in peace I'll hold just one refrain. Every memory sings your name. All I remember is the love, the gentle whispers from above. When shadows fall and life gets rough, all I remember is the love. All I remember is the love.
There's a softness in the twilight, how it settles on your face. Every shadow, every highlight carves your face in tender grace, and the laughter barely spoken drifts like echoes we might lose, fragile threads the night has woven before time begins to choose. Let me hold you in this silence, trace the moment while it's here. Every breath a vow unwritten, fading when the dawn draws near. You're the lyric never finished, every heartbeat bittersweet, something sacred we remember, never meant for us to keep. Can you feel this hush between us? Like a truth we dare not name, moments brushing past so gently, setting stillness into flame. In your gaze 1,000 futures, worlds unspoken softly glow, but the clock in quiet wisdom tells us softly when to go. Let me hold you in this silence, trace the moment while it's here. Every breath a vow unwritten, fading when the dawn draws near. You're the lyric never finished, every heartbeat bittersweet, something sacred we remember, never meant for us to keep. Writing stories out of starlight, etching hope in fleeting beams, loving deeper for the knowing that we're dreaming within dreams. And when morning comes to claim us, may this linger soft and strong, like a melody remembered when the harmony is gone. So I'll hold you in this silence, let our hearts remain a while. Though we know the light is rising, though we see the sun's first smile, you're the poet